Chapter 436. Early the next morning, Paisel came over to pick Alex up so that they could head to the Japanese Medicine Expo. Alex did not expect that the Japanese Medicine Expo would also be held at the Oris Hill Exhibition and Convention Center that was owned by the Warner family. The last time that he was here, Albert had been very arrogant in front of him. However, at this point, Albert and his father, Henry, had already been turned into ashes, and there were completely no traces of them in this world anymore. This corresponded with the phrase "her face is gone now, where to unknown, yet peach bloom beams on a spring wind's flow." As soon as Alex stepped into the exhibition and convention center, he looked around the building and realized that there were missing persons notices of Albert and Henry on the walls. The Warner family had already increased the cash reward to $40 million, but there was still no news of the father and son's whereabouts at all. No matter what it was, these efforts were destined to be futile. When Alex and Paisel walked into the hall, they saw Matthew and Daisy immediately. The Lane family engaged in all kinds of business involving medicinal herbs and materials. Therefore, they were also one of the exhibitors at the Japanese Medicine Expo and had to come early in the morning to prepare for the exhibition. As soon as Matthew saw Alex, he stepped forward excitedly before he bowed and said respectfully, "Mr. Anderson, you're here." Daisy seemed to be a little worried, and she looked extremely haggard at this time. However, as soon as she saw Alex, she was in a much better mood and walked up to him shyly before she bowed respectfully. Then, she smiled before she greeted him, "Hello, Mr. Anderson." Alex nodded slightly, and after staring at Daisy for a moment, he knew that she was hiding something. However, since she did not want to say anything, he did not want to pry into her personal matters. Therefore, he simply said, "Daisy, you do not look very well. You should rest more." Daisy blushed as soon as she heard Alex's words because she truly did not expect Alex to worry or show any concern for her at all. Moreover, this was the first time he had expressed concern for herself. Daisy could not help but feel very happy, and she could only nod repeatedly. At this time, Matthew also said respectfully, "Mr. Anderson, are you here for the 500-year-old purple ginseng?" Alex nodded before he asked, "Do you have any inside news about it?" Matthew smiled before he said, "This 500-year-old super high-quality purple ginseng has been acquired by a medicinal herb company near the mountains in the northeast. I heard that the starting price for the auction this time is $7 million. In fact, $7 million is not a very high price because purple ginseng is actually worth a lot of money. It is estimated that the final bid will definitely end up being more than $40 million in the end since the price-performance ratio would not be too high." Alex nodded in acknowledgement. High-quality purple ginseng was of little use to any ordinary people or Japanese doctors. The purple ginseng, Ganoderma lucidum, or also known as the Cordyceps sinensis, were all precious and rare medicinal herbs that would basically have little to no use at all if they were eaten directly. They would have the effect of strengthening the body, but they would not have the ability to cure any diseases at all. Therefore, if someone wanted to exert a good medicinal herb to its maximum effect and potential, it would have to depend on the combination of the prescription and the person's ability to refine and concoct the medicine. The prescription was, in fact, the most important thing. The same 10 medicinal materials used to form a prescription could either cure a disease or kill a person. After all, the fundamental importance lies in the different proportions of the 10 different medicinal herbs. Simply put, a difference in the proportions of the medicinal herbs could produce such a big gap in difference. What more if there were several different medicinal herbs in the prescription itself? Aside from a good prescription, the ability to refine good medicinal herbs into a good medicine was also very important. If someone did not have enough ability to refine or concoct a good medicine, even the most powerful medicine would become an ordinary one. If the person had a very strong ability, then even an ordinary medicine could turn out to be an extraordinary one. Moreover, if a person was excellent in all the various aspects, an extraordinary medicine with 10 points could turn out to be a miracle pill worth 100 points. Alex was the kind of person who could turn an extraordinary medicine into a miracle pill. Coupled with his secret prescriptions, he would be able to concoct and produce really rare and magical medicines. Therefore, the purple ginseng would prove to be very useful to him, and it would not make much sense if it ended up in someone else's hands. If Alex could get his hands on the purple ginseng, he would be able to refine and concoct a medicine that was even better than the pill he had given to each of them the last time.